This is a good news for all those fans who've waited and expected me to come back. Honestly, I was very young when I started. When I did Nuvvu Nenu, I was literally 19. You know, even on Instagram, whenever I post anything, anywhere, they say, we miss you, we love Nuvvu Nenu, and you know, we want to see you back.
So, Nagini. Hello Anita, how are you?
Very fine, how are you?
I'm good. Actually, I thought, Anita usnarante, I thought like, I've seen her like back 15 years back, and now again, chaal rojul tarat chusnante, I think she must be like this, that, and when I saw you suddenly, you are the same like 15 years back, and now even younger, even smarter, and so Anita garu, how was all the career? How you explain your career like that?
Well, thank you, that's very sweet of you. It's been a long journey, like you said.
Yeah.
You know, you're seeing me after so many years, literally 2 decades, I would say.
Exactly.
It's been a long journey with a lot of ups, a lot of downs, successes, failures. But wherever I am today with my little child, I am very content, very happy, and I'm taking each day by, you know, one day at a time, and I'm just enjoying the present.
Yeah. So I don't ask you like how you're managing between your kid, your shootings, and all the kind of stuff. I'm not going to ask that. Okay, but one thing like for every heroine, like it's like just maximum 5 years or 10 years. That's it. But do you have this regret of continuing your career in on small screen?
See, honestly, I was very young when I started. When I did Nuvvu Nenu, I was literally 19.
Exactly.
So I do regret in a way that if at that time, you know, I would have focused on the South rather than television in Mumbai, you know, I would have been elsewhere in my career. So there are some days I feel I didn't make the right decision. But like where I landed eventually, it's all perfect. But when you're young, you're not evolved enough. You don't, you know, you don't know better. You're just going with the flow.
Exactly.
It's today that I feel, you know, if. So there are some days I feel, you know, maybe I should have concentrated more on Telugu because Nuvvu Nenu was such a blockbuster.
Yes.
But like I said,
is it the small screen thing happened because you're born and brought up in Mumbai, or like you always wanted to be close to home kind of thing? What is it
actually,
exactly?
I started off with television, small screen, and then Nuvvu Nenu happened. And like you said, of course, it was being close to Mumbai, close to home, close to family, you know, more familiarity. Over here, there was a language barrier. I was too new, I was too young, I didn't know better, I didn't understand better. So that is why probably I chose.
You lean more towards that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I can see some kind of regret about it now.
Now I'm okay. I've accepted it, and luckily, you know, we actors definitely heroines have a shorter shelf life, you know, in the movie industry. But you can always make a comeback. Like look at me, 20 years down the line, God has again given me a
looking same.
Thank you for that. But yeah, again a great opportunity, and I'm again back in Hyderabad, and I'm sitting here with you giving an interview. So I think if, you know, maybe I manifested it, you know, I want to come back to South. So here I am.
Okay. So what is this movie about? So can I have some gist about it, or you don't want to talk about it?
Well, I'm not allowed.
I call you here. Actually, I call you here to talk you like as Anita only, not like you're coming back on. It's not a movie promotion or something.
Of course it is.
But it's your choice. You want to reveal it or?
Well, I don't want to talk much about the film, but whatever I'm doing is very soulful. It's a great team. They've made me look really good, and I'm really excited and thrilled to get back in the Telugu industry. You know, even on Instagram, whenever I post anything, anywhere, they say we miss you, we love Nuvvu Nenu, and you know, we want to see you back. So somewhere this is a good news for all those fans who've waited and expected me to come back. So I'm really happy.
Okay. I think now we have to do a little girl talk.
Of course.
Yeah. So this been become like so maintaining young, looking good, being a mom, managing work, maintaining your body, and all these things has become like the internet things.
Yes,
you can say this like. But finally, I have to ask this: how you are doing this? It's just is it that kind of Bollywood thing or what?
Absolutely not. It's just about having a good lifestyle, finding happiness in whatever you have. The minute you're content with your life and you're doing things for yourself, I think that reflects in the way you look, in the way you are, in the way people look at you. So I think it's all about being happy with what you have, taking care of yourself, drink lots of water like everybody would say, and just having a good lifestyle. I think that is all it takes to look the way anybody looks.
Okay. So when I was watching these Bollywood serials, like the Hindi serials or what, so what is that one thing that helped you to have a long career? Like it's for 15 years or so?
More than
15
20
years. And how many hits? I think more than 5 or 6. The long running
show. One of my show actually lasted 7 years. I think Ye Hai Mohabbat lasted very long.
Okay. So where this come from? You look so sweet, and from Nuvvu Nenu everybody know you like a small girl, loving girl and all. So how come Hindi directors saw villain in you?
I yet have to ask them, because once you're tagged as negative, I still only get calls for negative roles only, which is the way the television industry is. But I feel also that could be one of the possible reasons for having a longer career. Like trying new things, saying yes to work that is coming to you, and trying to do different stuff on screen, I would say, which is why I feel I've done so much TV, and still people do think that I'm actually just starting another show. So I feel it's because of challenging yourself and doing newer things is what makes the entire thing.
Okay. Got it. So Nagini. So you know what? So we have this thing at our home. My maid always look at that serial. Comes around some 10:30 in the night or so. She never sleep without watching that. She made me watch all the time the serial, and that was really interesting. The character narration, and top of it, the women look gorgeous on that.
Thank you. But my biggest fear is that my son is going to grow up. I mean, he's already growing, and one day he's going to see it and he's like, Mama, what is this? You're a Nagin. I'm so scared. Even when I'm scrolling the phone, I'm like, Arav shouldn't see any content from the show Nagin, because he'll be like, what is going on? So that is my biggest fear. But again, it was a really different show that I did.
Yeah, might be at 7 or 8 years, which when he don't have clarity, he must be where my mom has come from. Before having clarity. Yeah. So, and coming back, you worked with both the industries. So, let us be honest about this. And you also worked close with the big actors at one point of your life and all. So where do you think Bollywood missed?
I don't think anybody has missed anything. I just feel that everybody is great at what they do. And what I particularly love about the Telugu, about the South industry, is that they are technically very sound. They are very punctual.
Yeah.
Be it starting your shoot to being lunch break. They give importance to the right things. I remember there was this one movie I shot, I think it was with EVV sir. And sharp 12:55.
Totti Gang, I guess.
Yeah. And I asked him how and why, at sharp 1 o'clock. And he turned to me and he said that people work to eat. If you don't provide on time, what is the point?
Exactly.
So, the way they think and the culture they have and the punctuality and the professionalism, that changes their game is what I feel. I feel Bollywood, at least when I have done Bollywood films, slow, take it easy, chal raha hai. I feel somewhere there.
Oh, it's really there?
I haven't worked in a film for a long time, so I wouldn't know if it's still there.
Okay.
But they're a little more chilled out and laid back, whereas in the south of India they're very like tuck. Like even if you're packing up early, they'll not delay it. Okay, the pack-up is happening at 5 o'clock, aram se karte hain. No. Let the pack-up happen at 3 o'clock and then go. Let's first finish the work. So that is one thing which I have noticed, and I can compare between the
that's
two.
That's a very big thing to notice, basically. So that's where everything comes from, right?
Absolutely, I would agree.
Yeah. Okay. And so I want to talk about this women mental health. So it's taking toll on working women, basically, and like who will be on like running all the time, 365 days, 24/7, and you also have the kind of lifestyle you have. So how you will do explain this? Like,
I think we are super women. We actually have the powers. We have a power to conceive a child, to look after the child, to multitask, to look after your husband. It's just never ending. So I would say we are super women and we have the superpower. The minute you have that attitude, I don't think you'll ever, feel low, feel down, or, when it comes to mental health. It's about feeling powerful, feeling strong, and then that is out of the window. Because post-pregnancy, honestly, there was a phase where even I went through a tough time. I think all, the postpartum depression.
Exactly.
So I just feel that it's about just feeling powerful, because we all women actually are.
So over a period of time, we might realize that this is postpartum depression and we came out of it and all. But how is it like when you are in that phase? What's the advice that you give to all the young moms, like in that point of time? So many around the world might be suffering with the same thing, like because you're working, you dealt with lots of people, and after having a long career and you had a child and now you came back, you're still carrying all your charm and all, and that takes a lot, basically.
It totally does, but I think a great family support is all it takes. So I would just, more than to that particular mother, I would like to tell all the families, when women do conceive, do have a child, do get pregnant, post the delivery, that please be supportive towards your partner, towards even a mother-in-law should be very supportive towards the daughter-in-law, and I think then you can sail through.
So what is your next future plan? Like, so you're planning to come back to South, that is one part, and so how is like the whole plans? Do you see anything coming up to you like differently, or?
Honestly, I just love to go with the flow and take it easy. God has been kind.
I think that's your secret.
Absolutely. What is coming my way is meant for me, just take it up. So that's how I live, and I'm super excited that I'm also I'm getting back to South, yes, but I'm also getting back to television. Again, I'm not allowed to talk about the show. The shooting is currently going on. So work-wise, it's been great. Yes, my son is just 3.5, and it's a difficult phase, for me to transition from leaving him home and going to work. And I'm sure a lot of women go through that. So I just want to tell all those women, it's okay. You can focus on yourself. You can do something for yourself. You can do what you love. I love acting. And I'm so happy that I'm coming back. But there are weak moments when I'm like, I'm leaving Arav and doing this. But it's okay to sometimes, put yourself first, think of your priority, and go ahead and work. Sometimes even the fathers should look after the baby.
So how's your husband's role on the whole journey like?
Oh, he's very, very supportive, extremely pushy when it comes to my ambition, my career. In fact, post having Arav, not once did he say that, you should be sitting at home. Since I've delivered, he's like, why aren't you working? You should go out there. You love acting.
Interesting.
So yeah, he's been very, very supportive. Like I said, to have a peaceful, good life, you of course need a great family support, and I'm touchwood blessed.
So feeling blessed is like one of the important things.
Oh, that's my status. On WhatsApp.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I truly feel you have to appreciate the good things. You have to acknowledge the little things and be happy about what you have, rather than whine or complain or crib for things that you don't have.
True, I agree.
Yeah.
Everyone has to agree for
Absolutely.
that. Yeah. So, and Anita, so when being the women characters in the Bollywood, like how the minimalistic role they become and all. So, how you explain that women part in Bollywood industry? As don't think that I'm always mentioning that something went wrong with Bollywood kind of thing, and just I'm understanding the theory where they went wrong, and is it like
Why would you say they went wrong? What happened there? Let me take your interview on that.
So I was like, so when I first put my word that they went wrong, you didn't say anything wrong about it. You agree with that, and you started explaining the theory and all.
No, because honestly, I have always, since I've done Nuvvu Nenu, my heart is always tilted towards the south, because although working with that director was not very blissful, but still, you know, the kind of fame I got, the kind of love I got, I learned so much from that movie.
Can I go something deeper into that? Not blissful director.
He was a little strict.
Okay.
And I don't think child. I was a child, so I got slapped every now and then, but it's okay. It was a phase. Great things came out of it. Like I said, you always have to look.
I think all the crew went through this, like when you guys were very small, and
It was a little tough, but like I said, you know, when great things come out of a movie, it's okay. You have to let go.
Okay, then what's your state of mind like when you're very young, you came to industry, you're working with somebody who you don't know the culture and all, and this guy is slapping you?
Yeah, you're so young to even realize if that is right or wrong. Like today, everything is so out there on the social media. There's just like people like to talk about everything. 20 years back, that was not the case. So, you know, you're young, you feel maybe that's how you learn. So I took it in a positive way. Okay, I got slapped, so I could perform better. And today I do feel I'm a better actor. So I would give him the credit for that, because I really did learn a lot during the making of Nuvvu Nenu. But again, you know, things could have been handled nicely also. But it's okay. I don't want to focus on the negative part.
Yeah. Yeah. So, can we talk a bit about Uday Kiran at this moment? I know how it. I know. So, but some kind words, good words about him, if we can talk.
He was just so kind, just so focused, just so nice, so sincere.
Like any other young enthusiastic hero.
No, I think he was a lot better than a lot of young enthusiastics, because he had that, can't explain, he was so honest towards what he was doing. He was so passionate. And it's just very heartbreaking, because I had just not, in my wildest dreams, thought, you know, something like this could happen. I just hope he's in peace wherever he is, and I really miss him. I'm sure the Telugu industry also misses him.
Exactly.
And yeah, it's heartbreaking. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Okay. So, Anita, like next. So the thing about this, the female body. So after 35 or 40 or not. So again, don't think that I'm talking about this mental health kind of stuff and all. But there is a lot of people out there who are focusing on this, who are going wrong while in part of losing weight or losing is the biggest battle of somebody's. So many people.
It's mine still.
Okay.
But I love food. I want to become thinner, but nahi ho raha hai.
How much weight you did put on? Like
I put on around 27-28 kgs.
Okay. In just those 1 year?
Yeah, 9 months.
Okay, 9 months.
I used to eat everything. I had a great pregnancy. I enjoyed. For every pizza that I ate, excuse tha, I'm pregnant. I can eat what I want.
Oh, okay. So how long it take you like to
So see, like first year I didn't even bother. I was just worried about my mental health and my little one, and you know, I just wanted to give my best to Arav. So first 1 year it didn't even cross my mind.
Wow.
After 1 year, when I started to feel better about everything, about myself, dheere dheere I started working out again. I took it very slow because I feel there's no
It's
reason
not the
to
priority of the
you don't have to
moment.
rush into anything. It's just
exactly.
the most natural thing to deliver a child. You have to just accept it beautifully and just not push anything, not to push your body. It's already gone through so much.
Exactly.
So yeah, then I started walking, then I started exercising, gym, then a little bit of diet, very little bit because I love food, and mainly, like I said, sleeping early, drinking water, eating smaller quantities, not overeating. Those are the few things I took care of. I've taken about 2.5 years to
Okay.
get back into almost what I was. So I've not rushed into it, and I've taken it really slow.
Yeah. And you're dressing in Nagin or other serials. How much time it takes you to get ready for each day, every day for shoot?
You know, if I have to go out, like to come here for an interview, I would get ready in 5-7 minutes.
Okay.
Because I'm very quick.
Okay.
So even at shoot, I'm not somebody who will be doing the makeup for 2-3 hours. I get ready in about a good, like for a regular look, 20 minutes, and maybe for Nagin 40-45 minutes.
Okay, so
I'm very quick.
In the characters, the way it portrayed and all, you carry that negativity so well that nobody else can ever imagine of that character.
I swear, because I have such a pavam, sweet face. I've done Nuvvu Nenu, I've played Vasu, such a bichari.
Yeah.
So it's tough for people. I think that has been an advantage, that I've done so many bichara roles that suddenly when I'm playing a negative role, people are like, "Arey, we didn't expect this from her." So I think that's been the reason probably.
Yeah. So, and the phase of the total cinema industry and at the same time the small screen industry has been changed after the web series and kind of stuff. So how do you see this elaboration of the industry and people who have talent, people like you, have more opportunities now?
Absolutely. I think it's a great thing because we now have more mediums to work on.
Exactly.
And you know, like web shows, you can do really great work. So it's very exciting for an actor that there are so many mediums. But at the same time, because you know, I've done so much TV, I just feel TV has gone down slightly, and that I feel bad about because I've done so much television.
That reason
and that's
again
been,
come back to the web series trend and the kind of work they are putting into it, and that takes a lot, and the kind of like spread it has, and because of all the things like web series have been exploring. So have you, like, are you interested? You want to explore the options? Are you getting any opportunities?
I have
these days?
done one, but it's yet to release. Again, I can't talk much about it. Again, that's a very different character, very different role. I'm excited, but it's going to take some time for it to come. So I am somebody who never says no to work. I am willing to explore every medium, every kind of role, every kind of character, so I can better myself and try to shine in whatever I get and whatever I do.
Okay. So, can I ask you something?
Yes.
How old are you?
43.
43. Oh, interesting. And so, final words, and you said so many good things about South industry and so many other things about motherhood and all. Thank you very much, Anita. Next time when you come back, you have to talk on your film, which film you're going to act, which character we're going to see Anita as and in.
Absolutely.
And thank you very much.
Thank you, Rupa, because I know you usually don't do podcasts.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is your first, second, third, but this is my first, and I'm just so happy that you know I did this with you. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
It was such a honest woman to woman. It didn't even feel like a podcast, didn't even feel like an interview. So thank you so much for this amazing experience. And I just love being in Hyderabad. I love the Telugu industry. I'm crazy excited about Pushpa 2, which is going to come in December. And I even know the date. I think it's the 6th of December, and I'm very thrilled for that movie. And may this industry just
flourish.
boom. And also when my movie releases, it does really well. So I just want to wish everybody all the best, and thank you once again for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, Anita.
Thank you.
For more videos like this, Subscribe Big TV channel